So, hello everybody, I am back from a test ride. I got a Tracer 9 GT and there is a really lot of electronic, lot of settings, not like here is just ABS and that's it, and even you cannot switch it off. So there was really lot of electronic, lot of settings, so this dealer showed me how to switch between modes, and we made some setting for me, and then I changed by my own. So what I did, I tried this suspension, this semi-automatic suspension. There are two settings in GT model, Sport and Touring. For me, I rode 90% only the road, this more comfortable mode. The Sport mode was really hard, but for our Czech roads, this is not this is the normal option. Regarding the engine, it was different. The sound is like 4-cylinder for me, and also when I rode, it was very nice that I can use only one gear. When I rode, for example, when I drove in city, that you can have you can gear number 2, gear number 3, gear number 4, 5 or 6, doesn't matter. Machine can absorb, can ride. It's unbelievable. So when I ride Yamaha Tracer 700, I ride either 3 or 4. I cannot imagine 5 or 6 in city and follow speed limit 50 km per hour. But with this Tracer 9 it's possible. Even it's maybe 20 kilos more in city, no problem. It's not so light like with this bike, but no problem. It's bigger bike in city, also good option. Transmission was smooth. It was easy to find the neutral. Some people told they had difficulties. I didn't have. What I want to mention is quick shifter. Yesterday I said I do not need. It's option I do not need, blah blah. And there is quick shifter. I don't think I need it. But this was the best thing in this Tracer 9. This was Tracer 9 or GT. This was really what makes really fun. You can put a gas acceleration and you can change the gears without clutch, and this is really fast. And even when you change gears down, it's a beautiful. And this is not expensive option. So if you buy Tracer 9, you can have this quick shifter for about 200 something euro. Yeah. So definitely, if I decide to buy Tracer 9, I will buy quick shifter. I want to mention seat height. This is really interesting thing. If you have a look for catalog values, seat height for Tracer 7, it's I think 835 millimeters. Seat height in Tracer 9 is 15 or 20 millimeters lower. So I would say, okay, when I have no problem, if I manage this height, this will be also okay. But there is a different width of the seat, and I think this makes, so I had to use the lower position. I have 1.73 m, I repeat. I had to use the lower position of seat. There is adjustable to 2 levels. And even in the lower position, which should be normally based on paper 20 millimeters minimum lower than this, this was higher for me than when I'm riding my Tracer 700. So windscreen, the original windscreen or not touring windscreen in Tracer 9 is minimum the same or maybe the same level like touring windscreen for Tracer 7. But it's not must to buy immediately touring windscreen. It was performing well. So I know when I came back, when I returned Tracer 9 and come back to Tracer with my bike, Tracer 700, and I rode the same curve which I before 1 hour ago before drove with Tracer 9, and I mean maybe I rode 120 and it was bigger curve. Then and I rode in the same speed with this bike. And then I said, hey, something is different, and I was scared a little bit with this bike in this speed. So this Tracer GT or Tracer 9 or Tracer 9 GT give you more confidence and definitely help you ride faster, even the same track. So you will feel more confident when you ride. So I'm sure this electronic and all the setup helps you to drive faster and to feel safe. Which is, in other hand, risky because you can ride really fast. And you do not know how, we will not watch the screen. You really can have 160, 170, 180 kilometers per hour. And this is really high speed, so and this bike, I agree, is not for beginners. So you need it's good you have some experience. There are 4 modes. One of them was I think number 4, and this was for rain. This maybe reduce also power of bike. Because then I have the impression it has less power than Tracer 700 in this mode. So this for rain, for bad weather conditions. It's good to have it there because everyone who travel, it's question of time when you ride in rain. So I think it's good things. And this is what I like in this bike. So you buy one bike and you have, with these many options and many settings, you can have more bikes in one. So if you want to travel with luggage and with everything, it's one setting. You can ride really fast when you want. You can ride in the rain and bad conditions. So I think this is really good step from Yamaha. Brakes are the same I expected, so they are good. They are not. You can brake really from high speeds, so these brakes are okay and fits to this bike. What I want to mention, there are side cases in this GT model, and Yamaha said you can put your helm there. It's big enough. But I say okay, let's try it, and I have from HJC the helm, and I was not able to put the helm to the side case. So even Yamaha say there is space for one helmet, 30-liter side case. I was not able to put there mine. So at the end they had their bike which I was thinking about, and this was this Tracer 9, because from a financial reason I didn't want GT. And in the color, this Tech Camo color option, which is my favorite one. So if I buy Tracer 9, I will buy Tech Camo. It's beautiful color for me. And they have one GT and one non-GT in Tech Camo color. And so we had discussion, and I said okay, if I buy Tracer 9, I want this not side case. I want this top case, 51 liters, the big one for 2 helmets, and I definitely wanted to have this quick shifter there. So just these two extras or accessory I find as must. Okay, so I was thinking that if I buy the Tracer 9, I need to of course sell my Tracer 700, which I have only 1 year now. It's a crazy thing. When I had to decide yesterday, I would say yes, I will change it. But I agreed with dealer, and I knew that I need time to think a little bit. It's expensive things to buy motorcycle, especially new one. So I said I need at least 1 day to think about, please keep me this bike, do not sell it. I will tell you next day. And today morning I was still thinking yes, no, and but then I decided to not buy Tracer 9, at least now. Definitely, it's a crazy thing. You lose lots of money. You buy a new bike, next year you will sell it, and next year you buy the next one. Yesterday I would say yes, but today I was not sure, and then I asked me one important question. And this question was, why do I want to change this bike and buy this one? And I didn't find answer. Of course I found answer because it's nice and I want it. But it's not enough if you spend really a lot of money. So, and I really didn't find answer. Of course there are better bikes in the world like Tracer 700, and this is one of them. So I decided to keep at least 1 season more my Tracer 700. Maybe you are in a similar situation. Maybe you have an older Tracer 700. I would like to know what you guys, owners of 700, Tracer 700 or Tracer 7, so I would like to know how long you ride this bike or rode, and which bike was your next bike. So this will be really interesting for me to know that. So put it in your comments, I will be glad for that. So, and that's it. Thank you for hearing a long boring video, and that's it. So ride safe and have a great day. Bye.